Hi friends, welcome to my channel Streaming with Swadhin. And today I'm going to stream about an original Sony Live series. That is a 4-episode series that got released in Sony Live. And this series certainly caught my attention because this series was regarding time travel, and I like watching movies or series on topic like time travel, and it is very exciting and very unique topics. So I really enjoy those topics a lot. Anyway, let us first look at the synopsis according to IMDb. That what is the synopsis for this series, and I won't give out the spoilers at first, but when I will be giving out the spoilers, I will let you know that what are the information that you shouldn't know to watch this show. So once I start that, I will definitely let you know, but before that, let us just read the synopsis. The synopsis of this show according to Sony Live is: a plane is discovered to have recently crashed in West Bengal. However, what is so baffling about the incident is that plane originally went missing 35 years ago. So this clearly sounds like a very interesting series, and I will say that this is a very decent series to watch. This has a very nice star cast, and it is a very decent series to watch. If you have not watched, you should definitely watch this series. This series starts off really well in a fantastic manner, but as gradually it goes towards the climax kicks in, the series really falter a lot. So this much I can tell you for non-spoilers, and going to the spoilers, giving out the information. From here on, I will be giving out the information, so in case you don't want to know the story, you can watch the series and later you can check out what I think about this series. Anyway, this series starts with 4 episodes. The first is The Crash, the second episode is The Conspiracy, the third episode is The Unfolding, and the fourth episode is The Other Plan. So these are the 4 episodes of this series. Clearly the first episode and the first 2 episodes, The Crash and The Conspiracy, was very interesting, and it really have some amazing moments that gives us goosebumps. According to IMDb, the rating of this series is 7.7, and I think it's a bit maybe it might go down a little lower in future, because as people will be watching it, there might be a decent amount of people who might not like this series as a whole. Anyway, going ahead with the story, the first episode, we see that there is a plane that got crushed, but originally the plane took off from 35 years ago. So as investigator Abhay Deol looks very confusing and what going on, and in the second series he tried to find out the conspiracy, that what was that going on. And as an audience, we always travel with Abhay Deol and his perception, the way he looks at the investigation and the way he finds stuff. The third is The Unfolding, where it is unfolded how indeed the plane was took off from 35 years ago, and it was it traveled through times. It gives in the third episode they explain it through scientific theories and named Albert Einstein theory and lots of things, but many of those things are a bit incorrect, because people who have read about it, I have read a bit about time traveling because I was very obsessed about this kind of topic, like time traveling, aliens. I'm always quite obsessed about this type of topic, and so the Albert Einstein's theory that mentioned in the series, I can tell you that it was quite manipulated, but not clearly explained well. But for a cinematic reason and for a show, it's all right to just go ahead with it. The third, so they explain that how the plane traveled through the black hole, wormhole, as they say, and the theory of quantum theory. I'm not sure that it's quantum theory. Maybe it's a relative theory or something like that. I'm not sure about it. I'm not a science student, as I said, but I was obsessed with the idea of time traveling, and I look up to a lot of series, lot of shows that on these topics like time travel and aliens. Anyway, the fourth and final episode, that is the other plan. This episode I thought was the weakest of all the series. It doesn't make much of a sense the way it ends, because it looks very confusing and the story simply doesn't add up at all. In the fourth episode, the actors go back to the time and to correct the mistakes or undo the error that was done. And over here it looks completely messy in the fourth episode, and it reminds me a bit about movies like Prisoners of Azkaban. That was Harry Potter's movie, where Harry Potter and went back to time and corrected. Or you might have seen A Chronicle of Narnia. There are quite a few series where people go back to time and correct it. But this one completely messed up, and the way it ended completely kept the audience completely confused, and it completely confusing. It is very confusing and it doesn't make sense. It is just like somebody just wanted to end it somehow. The CGI and all those things were quite poor, but those can be forgivable, the budgetary issues. But the story-wise, the fourth episode was, I would say, a big mess, and it kind of take away the joy of overall series. That was it. But since in India we don't see so much of movies or series regarding time travel, I think this was really good. I saw for India, if you talk about time travel, the movie that comes to my mind is Action Replay, which was basically remade from Hollywood movie Back to the Future, and the movie was a big flop because it was a terrible movie. I saw that movie myself and I know how terrible that movie was. Another movie that I saw quite some time back was a Tamil movie named 24, and this movie was quite all right, but it wasn't great. I know that there are lots of people who love this movie because in IMDb the rating of that movie was quite high, but I clearly didn't like it so much. But anyway, coming back to this series is quite good. It took off very well. It created lots of suspense, lots of stuff, but at the end I would say it's slightly disappointing. Overall it's an average series. I would say it is not a bad series at all, but it isn't a great series either. The acting wise, Abhay Deol looked a little what to say, out of form kind of thing, I could say, because he was basically finding out and investigating and finding out stuff that was absolutely shocking, like time travel and stuff like that. Yet his expression was very limited in this series. Although I like Abhay Deol as an actor, and I can just put out in this way that this is definitely not the best act put out by Abhay Deol, but he was still quite okay. But I won't say this is the best act. Other than that, Pankaj Kapoor was there. Pankaj Kapoor was the best thing about this series. I thought he was fantastic, and everything that he was told to do, the suspense, the everything that he creates is amazing. And I think Pankaj Kapoor was definitely the strongest thing in this series. Other than that, there was Vitika Anand, and I'm not sure that I've seen her anywhere before. I don't remember. In case maybe. But she was all right. And Piyush Mishra was there. Piyush Mishra is a very good actor, but in this series, I'm extremely sorry to say that I don't feel that he was at his best either. He definitely looked crazy and villainous, but that character he was playing was of a mad scientist, and I doubt that he ever looked like a mad scientist at all throughout the series. But he's a good actor, and I've seen wonderful stuff from wonderful work from him. Movies like Gang of Wasseypur and many other movies. He has been such a wonderful actor. But in this series, he isn't the best. Overall, I would say this is an average series, and but still, people should motivate this kind of series to make more this type of series, because it is important, especially in Indian industry, where this type of series are not made enough. And it was very the topic was quite interesting, and I wish that more series like this do come up more. And in case you have seen the series, do let me know that what do you think about this series. Do you like or dislike it, and whether you agree with me or not. Do write down in the comment section, and do hit the like button. To upvote this video, and hit the subscribe button in case you have not subscribed this channel yet. And I'm sorry I'm not able to update enough videos in this channel. I understand that, but I'm a bit busy person. I have lots of other works to do, so for which I don't get enough time. But anyway, I will try my best to upload as many videos as possible. Keep supporting and keep watching the videos. Take care, be safe, peace.